Hi, this is Anurag Jain, developer advocate and product manager at Thales Group. In this video today, we are going to see how we can install Thales CipherTrust Manager on Oracle VirtualBox. Before we do that, a, a quick dive into what CipherTrust Manager is, and I'm not going into much details. There is a link which will be there as part of the video description. But at a very high level, CipherTrust Manager is a industry leading enterprise key management solution where organizations can go and manage their keys centrally along with various security policies that they can configure. We are going to use the community edition of CipherTrust Manager, which is a free forever tool, and it can be downloaded through Thales Group website as a OVA file or a Hyper-V file. Plus, it can be installed on cloud providers through their respective marketplace. In this video, we are going to install Thales CipherTrust Manager Community Edition on Oracle VirtualBox VM. And the idea is to enable developers so that they can try out the product. They can work through various connectors of CipherTrust Manager in a local environment using a tool from Oracle, which is VirtualBox. So, with this, let me go to the URL. So you just need to type CipherTrust.io and it will point you to the right resource on Thales Group website where you can download the OVA file. So if you scroll down here, you will see that this OVA file is available for download from this website. This website will also provide you a lot of tools and documentations around how you can use CipherTrust Manager Community Edition and the connectors that come along with that, and how you can get started with the whole process. So it's a 5.3 GB download, which I have already done, and I have my VirtualBox running. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same downloaded OVA file and launch an instance of CipherTrust Manager Community Edition here. So I go to File, Import Appliances, and here I'm going to select a file, and it's in my downloads folder. So Virtual CipherTrust Manager VMware.ova is the file name, and let me import that. And I'm going to generate new MAC address and everything. I'm going to leave rest of the details as is. It requires a 16 GB RAM. Minimum CPU is 1. You can increase it. It uses Ubuntu as the base OS. So I'm going to go with the default settings here. And let me just quickly check if the network settings are all fine. Yeah, looks good. So we can go ahead and start the virtual machine. Okay, let me. So I've turned on the machine, and as you can see, it is coming up. This whole process of getting the virtual machine up and running, it doesn't take a long to install the software or the machine itself. Although when CipherTrust Manager comes up for the first time, it does start a lot of services. So I'm going with the default credentials. Oh, sorry, my bad. So, and it will ask me to change the password. So I'm going to give some password to it. Okay, with this, we can see that the services are up now. The machine is up now, but we still, would need to wait a bit for us to be able to access this URL, which is 192.168.2.214. This is my local subnet. So let me go to this 214. And as you can see, the solution itself, the product itself is up and running, but it is still waiting for all the services to come up, and it will take some time. So we are going to wait it out a bit, and then once the services are all up, we will see the next steps on how to set the username and password for the admin to access the user interface, and how we can proceed with that. So just hold on a bit for me. These are some of the initial messages which system will show up. But once all the services are up and running, and once we configure the right keys and everything, we should be able to access CipherTrust Manager, the tool itself. So while all the services are still coming up, this is one step which is required for you to configure a private key and a public key pair on CipherTrust Manager. And this is required to SSH into this machine, the backend machine itself. So and this is a mandatory step, so let's do this. I already have a machine which is running, and I'm going to use the key pair which I generated on that particular machine. You can do this step anywhere on any random machine, it doesn't matter much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the SSH folder, and I'm just going to copy my public key and paste it. Yeah, and I'm going to paste this key on this interface and add it. So this is basically, if you want to SSH into this machine, uh, if you want to access the shell of this machine, you need to configure this public key and private key. So the machine which I copied the public key from, it has the right private key, so I should be able to use this private key to SSH into this machine. So again, it will take some time. It is configuring all these keys information, plus it is also uh, starting other services. So let's give it a few more moments, and then we should be able to log in into CipherTrust Manager. And these kind of messages, they are very common when the services are coming up. So it's basically, it's starting all the services, including cluster management, various connector management, the encryption services. So it's just getting all those services up. So when the system is up and running, you should be able to use them. So as we can see, we have been prompted for the username and password. So I'm going with the default username and password combination, which is admin admin. And once you do that, you'll be asked to change the password. And I provided my new set of credentials, and I'm going to log in with that. And I should be taken to the main screen of CipherTrust Manager, and here it is. So this is a basic, community edition of CipherTrust Manager up and running on a VirtualBox VM. You can access this thing on your local network or however you want to use it. It is a free forever tool with some connectors license available for free with it, like forever. Link will be there in the video description where you can get more information about it. And it also, you can also go for a full version trial if you want, and you can go to licensing and you can start a platform evaluation for 90 days. That will give you all the connectors, all the functionalities of CipherTrust Manager for 90 days. But even after 90 days are done, you will still have those free licenses forever going on. And there is an API playground, which is a complete specification of all the APIs supported by CipherTrust Manager. We will look into these APIs in upcoming videos. But yeah, you can get started with CipherTrust Manager with nothing but just a virtual box, and you should be able to try out the software by yourself. So thank you for watching this video. In coming videos, we will go more over this console and see some of the configurations that you can do for the free connectors, as well as some of really powerful paid connectors. So we will be using the free version or the trial license or the eval license for all the video tutorials, but feel free to reach out to us if you want more information. Thank you so much for watching this, and I'll be back soon. Thank you.